Howdy everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa, Danganronpa, and now we have locations to go to. I need to actually remember what the locations are. It's in transcript, right? No, wait, it's in truth bullets because it was added to the truth bullets, right? I love how we just got these files. It's just like lovely. So 4F head. We can actually look in the headmaster's room. Okay. Biolab, so that'd be awesome. Data center, Monokuma door. Okay. Dorms. It seems related to Monokuma's. We don't want to try the 2F dorms first. So whereabouts are the 2F library? 2A dorms. Wait, would it be? No, it's not that room. It's we're currently on second floor. Yeah, so we're currently on the second floor. So 2F dorms. You're talking about here? Why would the key? I'm confused. Where the hell is the dorms? I mean, that's the library, so that wouldn't be the dorms. It must be this one then. Wait. Pool. Wait. Hang on. So, library, archive, girls' bathroom, boys' bathroom, class A. It wouldn't be. So that's the boys and girls. Go back in here. No. So yeah, it's not these. It's got to be this one then, right? But we never used the. Wait, no, they've been unlocked. We're not actually using the key to unlock them. So I don't. Are these the dorms that it's talking about? I mean, okay, maybe I should check the dorms last then. Okay, so let's just go to the 4th floor then, so that we can go into the headmaster's room. There's also the music room. Okay, so headmaster's room. Aha! Hi there, Byakuya. Of course you're here. I've heard an awful lot about this, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. I mean, the place doesn't even look ransacked, though. It looks completely fine. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Yeah, but it's you too, Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. So, okay.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
You ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? I don't care what you forgive. Yes, I'm ignoring you. I don't want to talk to you.
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. What, are you not gonna allow me to look at this?
Come on.
Are you
not
do I really have to talk? Fine. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Not really. Well, when it comes to you, not really. But fine. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. Sitting roster. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Sitting registry? It contains profiles for all of us and Makoro.
So in other words...
And apparently class 70 refers to us. Wait, when we found Makoro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Makura was a student here at Hobbs Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. The 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. I mean, wouldn't you be in a hurry if you are being constantly monitored as well? Oh, since she's stuck in together, I'm sure she wanted to get out. Exactly. So what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. First? Makura's profile actually contains 2 pages. Okay.
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there's more information about Makura that we still didn't have. It's funny how I knew that this music was gonna play. Usually I don't even know what music is gonna play, but like just somehow I just knew this exact music was going to play. What kind of information? Why'd you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Okay, but I want to know your understanding of the matter. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I was skimmed through that report. I wouldn't listen to Byakuya whatsoever. Makura reappears. That's what she looked like. That's an interesting photo. And in the background, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. That is where Kyoko got it from. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. So it makes sense for someone to be Ultimate Soldier, but for a group to be Ultimate Despair maybe. Whatever it is, Makura definitely has some sort of connection to it. And I have a bad feeling about all of this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makura's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. The fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my sins after all. So this is from the headmaster speaking. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. It was a part of the Ultimate Despair. It wasn't the Ultimate Despair though. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Makura and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Makura? Plus even the Mastermind, Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makura was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makura was.
What?
What's wrong, Mikado? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Okay. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot, 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me? Like if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep them in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean... Is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Makuro? Is that what he's trying to say? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's what I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being backwards errand boy again. Yippee! Well, okay, thank you very much for that. Oh, and one. Okay, sure. There's a bit of advice. I mean, I'd rather not, but okay. For me, you seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Yeah, it's called a friendship. It's how you build trust. It's not like we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Why not?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? That's what I think. Call it a hunch. Right. A hunch, huh? But my hunches tend to be proven right. Okay, just because you may have a track record of being proven right doesn't mean that you will always be right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. Sure, I'll keep it in mind. Is that all there is in here? No, there's this as well. Trophies and even a shield. Okay, had a look at this now? Oh wait. We already had a look at this. Yeah. Okay, so it's stuff that we've already... So wait, will it be... It won't be takes off of the troop bullets, right? No, okay, so we've now got the biolab to check out. Actually, wait, no, we've also got the data center and the other door inside of the data center. Is anyone in here? Oh, okay.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all of the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean...
It might explode, right? And that'd really suck. Yeah, it would really suck if you died in the explosion. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. As long as she's fine, but fuck everyone else. Okay, let's go. I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Oh my god. I mean, you know what? Valid. Go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Here goes nothing. Throw all my weight into it. Oh wow. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... This place is... I mean, you could technically also say the same thing about literally the other room that we were in. They were totally sci-fi. But okay, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
What the heck?
I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but...
Just a second.
This place is like... It's like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. What is this device? And it's like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumeed, probably because of his nerdiness, of course. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Could that mean?
Okay.
All right, let's start poking at it and or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. And about you talking about something exploding, if you push buttons, that could cause something to explode. You can't just or whatever someone had this. But it was too late. He was already jabbing away. Did you hear that? I think it came from the other room. Monokuma's here, great. You know, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. A button that says data center. I took a good look at the control panel. I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, right next door. We were just in, but that's where the strange noise came. I love how it was just basically spelling out what just happened. Somehow I kind of get why they do this, but it feels so condescending how like we just experienced something and then the game just spells out what we just experienced. I mean, I get that it's sort of describing what the characters are feeling as opposed to what the player is feeling, but you shouldn't really need to do that in text. It's just, okay. I better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please, I'm kind of scared to get out of my mind right now, so I'll cheer you on from over here. Sure, okay. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Of course. Is that Monokuma? Monokuma's tiny! I'm sorry, but like, Monokuma's tiny. Okay, not that tiny, but still, not used to seeing him like this. Hey. Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina?
What?
Oh man, busted. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, that's definitely a reveal. Okay. Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera set kind of set up? I can't believe I'm reading Monokuma and Hina's voice. You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? I saw the stroke button. What? Whatever you don't do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Not only do you spawn Monokuma in that room, but you also control Monokuma and what he's... So Monokuma has really been just a puppet, and someone's been controlling him from somewhere else. All this. And here I thought, so then obviously, yeah, it makes sense that there would be multiple Monokumas, like robots, right? That would make sense. But oh my goodness. Well, I guess let's go back into the other room.
Ah.
Oh, hey, Makoto. What the heck was that just now? Monokuma.
Huh?
What do you mean? You were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma?
Oh.
For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma this entire time. They were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling from this... You're literally just repeating yourself in your own head. Totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Yeah.
But
If the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16... So... What if Makuro isn't actually dead? Okay, what... Like, I said this even in chapter 5. Maybe it's a dummy body, and maybe the real body Again, it's a diversion, right? It has to be. Because either... Then again, Monokuma says that it is a dead body, though. Maybe that dead body isn't Mukuro. Maybe it's someone else. Because, like, how else is Monokuma getting controlled now? Mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is a 16 student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. Oh. What about you? Is everything okay?
Cause, I mean...
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it's not possible. But I hope it's not true. So, like... You wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. Okay. As soon as the door to the edges, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked. Huh. My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Huh? Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just stood up. Just up and stopped moving. I mean, that is what you did like earlier when Bakuya was taking apart your entire existence. Then that room...
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. You're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
But how? Nobody's in that room, we just left it.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't? Did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check it something suspicious? No way. The hash on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course the hatch can be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then when I said we should leave... Well, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, is keeping my body moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated. Nice.
You got it.
See you later. I have to do what I can too. Only way to move forward. I feel like everyone's going to hate me if I do this. So... hatch. What's wrong, Mikado? Let's hurry up and get out of here. Are you actually fucking... Of course the hatch can be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Okay, well, okay, biolab next now. Look at this room. And nobody's even in here. Well, here I am in the biolab. This is so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like we're in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Okay. What's this? Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. That's where they're keeping all the regenerators. But on the other side. Oh, I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Hopefully they don't become zombified. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a close look around. Stack of tops here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. There's some kind of booklet here. Instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all of your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automatic systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. Through our system, anyone can keep a body fresh and as daisy for as long as you need. Right. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Yeah, it does seem that way. And that seems to be it though. So what else? Even this. Icicles hanging from the monitor. Okay. Oh, right hands are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the... Yeah, which would mean inside each slot. This is where the dead bodies are, right? Wait. Okay, so, blue. Another one of the victims is... Yeah. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. So first of all, hang on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So yeah, these are occupying because of the bodies that are already dead. Which sucks. So I think we've got the garden next and then the garden, right, for the dead body, right? Okay, let's have a look. Wait, what the fuck? It's gone. Where's his body? It's not here? Imagine if this gobbled it up. Monokuma flower. Is it true? Does it really eat? Bro! Okay, what about the chicken? Okay, so that's still the same. What about this? Sprinkler. And yep. Okay, so it's still the same. Tool shed? Isn't inside tool shed? Better check just to make sure. No. Didn't find anything close to a dead body. But if it's not in here, then it must be in the butt. We literally just came. Actually, maybe. But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. The tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so better look into it. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? Didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. Biolab. Originally came from the biolab? Makes sense because there's a lot of tarp there. That's what I really needed to check in here. Well, thank you very much for letting me know, Makoto. Okay, so we're in here now, so the tarps. Stack of tarps here. Yep. So that's still the same. And one on the left. Okay, so I guess we've got nothing else to say in here then. We also have the dojo as well. Hey Toko. So this is where you were. No, that's nice. Maybe fine too. Well, good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Probably. Calm down, Jesus.
What's your problem?
I mean, not really. You're gonna call me useless. I never say that. I mean. On one hand, I do feel for her. No, to be fair, I do feel for her. This sucks. Wait, so are you telling me that I literally came into here just for talk? Are you? No, you can't be serious. You can't be. Found a clue here, but it was just the mastermind's attempts to frame Kyoko. You're telling me that was just for Toko. I guess the only one that we've got left is 2F dorms, right? Floor 2 dorms. Yeah, but wouldn't the dorms be like where you're staying? Dormitory, yeah, where you're staying, but I didn't see any door like that. Hang on, we've got a letter here. Is it the same letter? Maybe this letter was part of Monokuma's setup too. Maybe he wanted us to find it and then he acted all upset and crazy. I'm sure anyone watching the broadcast would just eat that kind of drama up. We can go into the archive. Is there any real reason to though? Where the hell are the dorms then? The gate's open. So, wait, but the I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that there was like another set of stairs that goes somewhere else. I had no idea this. I just assumed that all the stairs went to the same place, even though that wouldn't make much sense because you got 2 stairs. But oh, I feel frustrated with myself because I completely forgot about this. Completely forgot there was even other stairs. I just erased that from like we've been so far through the game. I completely forgot that we had like another piece of stairs here. Okay, well here is the dorms, which means I have to do it. This is the second floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins. Looks more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Interesting. This looks so weird but also cool at the same time. It's like the school is breaking apart because we're like getting closer to the end. That's with. Oh, bro. Well, we made it here. So you know what? I'm gonna save my game. And I'm gonna take a break and we'll be back in a moment. Okay everyone, I guess it's time to check out the dorms. First of all though, wow. Okay, we've got more, oh my goodness. Hi? Look at these walls though. Wait, so what's this room? So even this door here, this door could have been locked for all I know. This room doesn't feel like a student's room. There's a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Kyoko, yo, what up, matey? It's the headmaster's private room. And here I thought the headmaster's private room was the surveillance room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. A regret? Well, actually, secret door. Strange gap in the wall. Some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something.
So...
There's a gap in here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean there's a hidden room? I think I might know how. Makoto. Oh, right, Kyoko was saying that. I thought Makoto was saying that. Oh my god, okay. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. You just call pushing the wall, right? I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all of his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this. I mean, should we have a go? PC on the desk, it must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC has some such results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair?
However...
There's not much though. So nothing we don't already know at least.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual. Yeah, that's something that we kind of gathered. Group is responsible for the tragedy. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
That's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete... Right, yeah. But here's the thing. We're saying we're assuming her dad is the headmaster. But yet... we've technically been told that Monokuma is the headmaster, so Monokuma is Kyoko's dad, in a way, I guess. But any information about a mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Not creepy in the slightest. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her that's more to it. There's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, there's no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of. Or something she didn't want to think of. For example. What about your name?
What?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talks about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. That... Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my Well, we're asking for your permission because of, like, you know, trust and stuff. I wouldn't want to do it without you knowing. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. But will it though? If it is the password, I feel like that would hurt Kyoko more than if it wasn't.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Is it because you've already tried it? Or just because intuition? Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. Collecting myself, then turn to the face of the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, did an explosion just happen? Is this going to stop? Is it on the loop? I would have thought this would have stopped by now. I mean, okay. What happened? Oh, right, I moved. And yet the sun kept happening, so was that really, 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 really slow moving wall? Okay. I did it? It worked! She's gonna be even more hurt by it though.
Why?
There's an obvious reason why. It's because, even after all of this time, he cares for her, but in his own strange way. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. gift? Hey, Kyoko? I might as well not even be in the room. My gaze was fixed on only one thing. A gift? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. First of all, this. I better check out that. Fine, okay. There's a brightly coloured box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it, right? Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. What? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising probably. Oh, okay.
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. It's like a severed limb, right? It's gonna be a severed limb, or something maybe to do with the human body. You know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? It's totally gonna be like a severed limb. Okay, I'm gonna open it. I approached the box, took a deep breath, and took hold of the lid. Ever so slowly I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I sort of hesitant glanced inside and... She knew I was gonna scream. She knew it. It was no use, I let out a trembling cry. So technically it wasn't wrong, but the idea I had in my head was a little bit more flesh-based. And for my character to scream like that, I feel like it's a bit misplaced. Because, I mean, okay, at a young age, seeing something like that can be a little bit disturbing, but I would understand if he screamed, if it was like a severed arm, severed leg. If it was like severed head with the eyes wide open, that I can understand screaming. But just a skull? I feel like Makoto hasn't seen enough of this sort of thing. So maybe he, like, okay, it is surprising, though. It is surprising. But to let out a scream like that, I just feel like that's a little bit misplaced. It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright... Which means either the gift was like the gift was wrapped up in a hurry, or it's intentionally trying to be like all cute and joyful to then leave you with hope, like to strike your hope away and leave you with despair, which is pretty much in the headmaster in Monokuma's jurisdiction. I mean, who could possibly imagine?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? So that's it. Can I look at this now? Oh good. Okay, fine. Just as you thought? How would you have known that? Makoto is based on intuition of what she thinks of her own father. I mean, there were bones in there, human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be... But what is there to confirm that it is his... I mean, show bones, immediately I did kind of think that it was his body, maybe, but I mean, what is there to give the impression that it's his body? It could be anyone's body. We need to like confirm whose body that actually is somehow. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
Makoto, how did you not get that from what Kyoko was literally just saying to you? I feel like Makoto needs to keep up a little bit. Those bones. That body. That's my father. But, okay, I get that you're the ultimate detective, Kyoko, but how can you determine this as your father? Based on what exactly? I need some evidence from you. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. I mean, I get process of elimination and deduction, but that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned out all of this. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he is somewhere in the school right now. Here's a hint. Told you already. 16 students. I don't know why you're showing this one, because I don't know how this is related to her father. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who are alive at the start of the killing game when you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. She was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't know in it. Yeah. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. This picture. It all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, this is a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. That's a new one.
why would you?
This is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now, huh? Then I was right. There's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Even I got that, yeah. And the headmaster had this picture all this time. It's the reason why Kyoko was the password. He must have really cared about her. Cared about her enough to not be in her life. To possibly protect her, maybe. Once that is done. Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? That hurts, man. That hurts. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. I mean, at least we asked for information, because it would, as much as she says, do whatever you like in here, like, don't need to bother me. Even the act of bothering someone to ask about it when it relates directly to them, it's so much more impactful than to just do it off your own back. So much more impactful. So I'm glad that Makoto did that. Starting from the top, I opened up all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer, in case of emergency, it just reminds me of that game that I tried playing. In case of emergency, release Raptor. But okay. E-handbook? And it has a label on it in case of emergency. E-handbook? I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk,
in other words,
with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. You're probably right.
it would seem
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why do I have to hold on to everything? I mean, look what happens to the knife. When I held that, it was taken from me, and then people were suspected I was a murderer. I do not want to have the same thing happen to me again. But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. I guess I'll take it then. Is it really okay?
hey,
Listen, Makoto? Anything. What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it will only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave? Of course. Like, you need some time to be on your own. 100% understandable.
correct.
Just for a little while, what'd I say? Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little bit.
Just a second.
Need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about your relationship with you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hopes to see me again someday. Maybe pulling you into this killing game was either bringing you into this killing game was a way either to try and keep Kyoko away from finding this out, or it was a way for Kyoko to find out the truth. It depends on how you look at it. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory! And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time. Understood. See you later, alligator. Is she really okay? You just gotta believe that she will be. Must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. As I doubt the headmaster, the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Technically not really, because Monokuma exists. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you. So St. Peterson may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. The headmaster was a man in his late 30s, but we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... We don't really need to see this every single time. We've seen this like, what, 5 times already? Maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe only 4 times. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Makoto to the mix and you get 16. And including me, 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Makuro. She's undeniably dead. So the ones still alive are... Why are you doing this? It's like the game doesn't trust you to like, be fully invested in the game. It's like the game is assuming that you have like, I don't know, very short-term memory loss or something when playing. So it just assumes that you don't even know who's still alive or who's dead. Like why are you doing like, I know who's still alive, I know who's dead. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There has to be there just has to be. Wait, what? Okay. I'm gonna go back through the transcript. What was? So there's no question. I don't know where Makoto is going with this, but okie dokie. Now we have the rest of the second floor dorms to check out. That's an interesting drawing. Oh my goodness me. This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for the host peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Another tragedy. Can't imagine the only way to get this locker open. I'm not going to bother trying. Metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get open. I wonder if I can open up this locker. Locks. Card reader installed. No, I forgot that we had the e-handbook. It's not a card reader. So it's not a key card. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. I'll take your word for it. And you have to use your e-handbook to open it. Oh, right. I thought it was something that you insert in. Oh yeah, like it sort of like scans your e-handbook, right? But wait, we're talking about 2F. It's talking about the pool, the room, you know, the boy-girl room, yeah. So does that mean? Wait, okay, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found it in the headmaster's hidden room. Let's give it one more try. Yeah, but Kyoko's in there. I can't imagine any way to get this locker. I'm not gonna bother trying. Metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. Man across the card reader and it worked! Just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Wait, do we try on this then? We do have it then. Then why don't? Then what didn't you immediately try? You made me think that we had to go get it, but okay, whatever. Looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what we got inside. Don't see anything that could be a clue. Okay. Oh, this thing is practically empty, except for this thing. Just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. Don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter, and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be their headmaster, and my father. Kyoko's pocketbook. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocket belonged to. It couldn't be anyone else, Kyoko. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was I doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she would have told me. She says she hasn't seen her father since he left when she was little. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us. Among us? Oh my god, okay. What is this? What does it mean? I've no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? So, despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Second despair, eh? Actually, wait, why can't I leave? Wait, is there something else? There's just one thing, some kind of a pocketbook. Don't... What? Wait. It's just doing the same thing. Why can I not leave though? Oh, I can't... can I leave now? Maybe I should... I've looked at every... Oh wait, there's actually even more. Oh my god, okay. Fine. Okay. Nothing? Okay. So, in here as well? Nothing. Wait, hang on. Okay, so can't do anything with that. So, okay, this is the last one, I think. Oh, okay. Ooh! It's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. That's funny. Okay, so... That thing just looks like a Mysteria thing. This is a crystal ball. Crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Oh, we're talking about Hero, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had disappeared. Hero. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Hero. Is this our hero? The notebook also contained large numbers of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean... He attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hero came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. I mean, we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any class. We also never even saw each other. We both came to the school. We all came to the school. We never saw each other until we woke up from our hazy phase. So what is this notebook? Well, okay, we've got... I guess is that it? I guess that's it. Okay, the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? And then that belong to Hero, Pocket, One, yeah. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving to the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. We can finally leave. Oh. Really? Really?
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
See, headmaster. So technically, he is Kyoko's father. I mean, obviously not, but...
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
So no class trial yet? What? Now he wants to give us a hint? He's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He said to go to the gym, right? Oh, bro, come on. I wasn't even finished. Oh, hey, Hero. Makoto. Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he's trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker, but has he been hiding something this whole time? Weird. I guess it's time to go into the gym though. We haven't had a cutscene like this for a very long time.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hit? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? Ready for the final hit? Okay. That's supposed to be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope anyway, and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. So okay, we've got Hifumi, Sakura, Taka. Wow, okay, Junko right behind him, even though you can't see her face. Kyoko at the back. Toko, Bakuya, Hina, Chihiro, Sayaka, Leon, Hiro, Mondo, Celeste, and of course, Mikuro. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna remember their fucking surnames, but what do you think I am, like, a brainiac? But, wait, this is all? They're all wearing school uniform. Okay, well, I say all of them, not all of them, but most of them are wearing school uniform. It was everyone who'd come to Homespeak at the same time as me. Wait, but... someone behind Sayaka. I don't recognise. Wait, but that's not true. I do recognise her. Then the colors. What? Why? Why is Mikuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. That's actually a good point. I never even realized that. Why am I not in here? So, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Discluding me. I'm the only one not there. The pictures. I love how Makoto just said the exact same thing, but 3 different times. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here. So it's natural for me not to be in the picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. And that could mean that you're the mastermind after all? Everyone else, and just me. Everyone here except me is. How are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Em?
What are you gonna do?
You're getting kinda in the way standing there, you know? So I mean, get out!
How strange.
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left. Okay, he's going back to being broken now. Yeah. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. But how does that count as a hint? Just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. Like they're gonna remember that though. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. The likelihood of people actually remembering to be in that photo? Unlikely. Okay, so I guess... Who am I gonna be asking first? Wait, actually, first of all, okay, map. Where is where and who is who? Archive. I suppose, okay, fine. Let's go ahead and go to the archive then. Hi, Byakuya. How are you going, bro? Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Well, of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the... What was it? That's the second person that's avoiding me now. Like it was perfectly trying to avoid me. Could you imagine if everyone is now... Well, everyone that's spoken to Monokuma, maybe they were all against me for some reason. Okay, so heroes in the... He's gonna try and avoid me though, right? Or he's gonna try and avoid talking to me at least. Hey, hero. Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in... What the fuck is going on? What's wrong? Everyone's avoiding me, apparently. Actually, wait. What if... Wait... Wait, no, I feel like I know where this is going. So, okay. What if the mastermind somehow, I don't even know how, but what if the mastermind somehow, or the headmaster, or the mastermind, was me? Because we're not in the photo, and yet, the only death that we don't even know who caused it, the last person that saw that individual, Mikuro, was me or Kyoko. And we know that Kyoko wouldn't be the killer, so it has to be me. Okay, we've got to find like more people though. Biolab. I feel like Toko is also gonna run away, maybe. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there was I passed out again. Toko? Oh my god! One of them is open. One of them is open. Are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Of course. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep talking and taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. You were standing there staring at me. Sure. So why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morris? Oh, that's where your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Okay. You don't sound like it's a blessing. It can be. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. Hmm? Wait, but you just said that you don't remember what she knows, what she remembers. So if she forgets, how can you remember what she... What? It's more like path. I'm not entirely sure why. When my little fucking okay. I don't even care. Her eerie laughter echoing behind me. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Did Toga faint? Why did Toga faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. This. It's open. I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. Fucking
Right.
okay. Hi there. She faints so easily. Kyoko.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize whatsoever.
Listen,
But listen, about this room. Yeah, it's
it would seem...
a more. Yeah,
I knew it.
suspected as much. Took I must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jill came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came in to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything going to be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. We don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Why am I getting reminded of Silent Hill 2 right now with like James and Maria? Maria. Suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen,
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. How come? Okay.
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in class trial. The Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial again over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh right, yeah, didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. So, what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there, like a good little boy? I will let you know when as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it. I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to ask you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Somewhat of a wise twist? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point, actually. I wish to go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it, there's no other explanation. Dead bodies. I can't look inside. Wait, okay, we're just gonna do this again, I guess. The question is, she wants us to sit in the corner, but like... Oh, well, under here. I'm gonna look through this instruction manual and I'm... This is the same one I found in the garden tool shed. At top. And a stump in it. It said Biolab. And that's the tub that was used to camouflage the murder. At some point someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Right. There's nothing else. Camera? Don't have time for... Literally, what else am I supposed to do? Left side. These ones aren't.
It would seem...
It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is... Oh, yeah. So when... Yeah. The number of lights that are on, including Makuro's. There's 9 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. 9 lights?
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blows to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Stomach wound and blows to the back of the after. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? The victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body, struck in the head. It doesn't really say that they were murdered by it. It just says they were struck. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the faster they were old.
Is that right?
Why does it say that they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. Which means they're old. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they...
Listen.
She seems to be equating several days old. Yes! Literally in the... Okay, yes. It's recent. It's not like old, like, you know, ancient times, or like, you know, several years, but it's several days old. It's literally whatever.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Sure? Old wounds. It makes it sound like they've been there forever. Like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we got... But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Okay. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible... I mean, yeah, okay, understood.
In other words...
They envisioned these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, only using their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey.
So if there's anything you'd like to know about me, if there's anything you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. I guess we have time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Makoto's profile, it listed her weight and weight. Her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Did I get all that right? You remembered all of that? they are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And then forget about the femoral tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Makora's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad living out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair? But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap... You know, if I hadn't played Silent Hill 2, I would not have heard of this phrase. Okie dokie. Well, yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, oh wait, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now. Hey Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead, then. Go out of it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So...
What do you mean by that? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
But to get into any of those lockers you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
Did you find anything worthwhile? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in there? It's just like, I feel like Monokuma, what he wrote out for Hina in regards to Sakura, that should have been a hint as to like what he's capable of doing, and this is probably one of them. Monokuma placed it there to make it look like Kyoko put it there, but she didn't. Maybe. Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
The video that that everyone saw, like the one that motivated us, that tried to motivate us to like kill each other, right? That was like in chapter 1. Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have ever imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it will all make sense. Huh. A DVD? And this is urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway,
Okay, so it wasn't the video that we all watched at the start then, okay. I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you will realise exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and it's now my turn to die. And it's now my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I had made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had fun and happiness.
why?
So why is it... Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it. But her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. That's like saying there's only one objective truth, which just kind of isn't true. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is just keep moving. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
I need to get going. I'll see you at the clash trial. Even behind that final farewell. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. It says something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst thing in the world. I can't afford to lose. I feel like watching the DVD might be the last thing before the clash trial. But if it's not the last thing before the clash trial, I may need to like take another break and then come back. But we'll watch the DVD and see where we go from there. So here's the AV room. I suppose it's time. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Better take a look. This said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. So it must be just audio, right? Must have only been a few seconds. But to me it felt like an eternity. I don't know how that feels. But then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? As her only head master, or the mastermind. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on the one side of the screen. Middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke. but Saku's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Insurance, aka motivation.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Saku was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Yeah, well. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. Was that it? There was a lot I didn't understand up until now. But this... only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Saku wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. It's almost like she was in a bit of a trance. To just like willingly accept something like that. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. Wait, what do you mean frame you for murder? Wait. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? So the thing about it, I noticed a sudden night. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished. Aha. Okay, so it wasn't finished. As if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. OMG. What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes? What? We're looking at each other. Well, it wasn't like a fairly normal conversation. But I'm in the here and now. No memory of it. No memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to... Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Interesting.
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, as the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy...
Not much choice. The video cut out. The video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said that they agreed. Then her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when she asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted her life. This is Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monsters. It's like someone knows. It's almost like someone knows that I'm looking at the video, and as soon as I've got the information I need, it cuts off, or there's more information, but I shouldn't be seeing it. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player had turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Looks like it broke. Right. Just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. Sure. That's what fun it is, right? Feather on my ass. You cut the power on purpose. But whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it better just be more of the same. He'd asked them the question, they all said yes. I couldn't help myself, I don't know how huge... But as I did, I remembered one thing.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of a disconnect.
It would seem...
At that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten why I'd come to this school yet.
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. Yeah. Erasing memory or like brainwashing, damn. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Is this time for the class trial now?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Wow.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. Final class trial. Last time our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair on the line. I don't have a choice, I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. This is the end. Okay, I like how this music is playing. The finale. Right, well anyway. We know what's gonna happen for the next video, everyone.